Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is June 13th, 2023. It's a Tuesday. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now, based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. Dr. Pillai has said about the Religion of Religions channel, the foundation of all religions is love. It is his desire through the Religion of Religions channel to unite the many different branches of all religions by meeting in the spiritual realm, by meeting in the heart. We believe in the supreme divine power taking form in all gods and goddesses from every religion, and we celebrate their existence on planet Earth. The intention is also to give an authentic experience of God, the experience of divine love, where there is no separation from each other. So thank you for joining us. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has said the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with each of them. To do the puja, we are using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have drawn the chart in chalk on a blackboard that's laying flat on a side table here. And also to do the puja, I'm using some water, a lit tea light, an incense stick, a bell, a raisin, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. I start with sprinkling water on all four sides of the blackboard chart to purify the space for the puja. I put a few drops of water on my own head, and I send a few drops of water out into space towards all of you, so that symbolically we're all purified going into the puja. We start with invoking Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles and also is a patron of astrology. Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja, and I ask him to remove obstacles in the lives of all the participants in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of our lives. I ask him to remove obstacles for all of us now and always. We thank him for his help with this. Now, we do a short Tamil chant asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku mikave. Asura nalla nalla. Ave nalla nalla. Atyar arvarku mikave. Asura nalla nalla. Ave nalla nalla. Atyar arvarku mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank Saint Gnanasamunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, we turn our attention towards the time elements that are active in my local area. We start with the planet ruling the day. Today is Tuesday, ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars on the blackboard chart. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. The moment the moon is in a star called Ashwini, I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Now we honor the moon phase that the moon is in. The moment the moon is in the 11th waning moon, called Ekadasi in Sanskrit, we put the flower petals on the moon. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet ruling the hour. In my local area, this is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and the karana time elements. Dr. Pillai said for these elements, we would not use flower petals. We would say their names in Sanskrit 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now in my local area is Sobhana, which has energies that are gorgeous. Sobhana, Sobhana, Sobhana. And the karana that's active right now is one called Bhava, which has energies of creativity. Bhava, Bhava, Bhava. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. At the moment, the ascendant, or the sign that's coming up on the eastern horizon in my local area, is Gemini. That the ascendant is represented here with the letters AC. Dr. Pillai said we start this part of the puja honoring the planet that rules the ascendant sign. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. We put flower petals on Mercury to acknowledge his importance at the moment. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Today, we start with the rest of the puja by going in a clockwise direction around the chart, starting in the ascendant sign. We're going to stop in each sign that has 1 or more planets. The first Rasi or sign with planets in it is Karkata, or Cancer, which today contains Venus and also Mars. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Venus is in a star called Pushya, which is the most spiritually auspicious of all the stars. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Pushyaye Namaha. Om Pushyaye Namaha. Om Pushyaye Namaha. Pushya's star is ruled by Brihaspati, an archetype that is a form of Jupiter, in which he is a high spiritual teacher, teaching even the gods. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Pushya's star is ruled by Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Now we honor Mars for being in the zodiac sign of Cancer. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Venus and Mars Mars is in a star called Aslesha, a star of mystical power. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Aslesha's star is ruled by the Nagas, archetypes who are ancient beings who know secrets about cycles of time and have great wisdom. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Nagasye Namaha. Om Nagasye Namaha. Om Nagasye Namaha. Aslesha's star is ruled by Mercury. I put flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules the zodiac sign of Cancer, which is the moon. I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Karkata or Cancer, the most emotionally sensitive of all the zodiac signs, today containing Venus and Mars, who are both planets of passion. Venus helps with love, beauty, enjoyment of material plane comforts, and also the arts. And Mars, a planet that helps with courage, willpower, a planet that helps with both healing and protection. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Swati, a star that can give divine blessings for independence. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Vayu, archetype who rules the wind and the air element. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Swati star, which is which is Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign that has energies for balance, fairness, harmony. Today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto, who is retrograde and extra powerful. We honor Pluto, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that can give long-lasting blessings for success. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Uttarshada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 light beings who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. I put the flower petals on Pluto as we ask for blessings from all 10 of them. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Uttarshada star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities. Today, containing Pluto, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with our rationality and also with science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn. We honor Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Satabisha, a star that has tremendous healing energies. Its nickname is 100 Physicians. It's also a star that can give blessings for interest in esoteric subjects. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Satabishaye Namaha. Om Satabishaye Namaha. Om Satabishaye Namaha. Satabisha star is ruled by Varuna, archetype who rules the rain and the oceans. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Satyabhisha's star, which is Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha, or Aquarius, the zodiac sign that is the most humanitarian, the most service-oriented of all the zodiac signs, today containing Saturn, planet of patience, compassion, discipline, organization, and a planet that helps with longevity. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Meena, or Pisces, which today contains Neptune. We honor Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Uttara Bhadrapada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can help with business development. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada's star is ruled by Ayarbundya, an archetype who can help to guard treasures and valuables. Om Ayarbundyaye Namaha. Om Ayarbundyaye Namaha. Om Ayarbundyaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada's star is ruled by Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada's star is ruled by Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment, and now we honor the planet, right now we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we pause for a moment and reflect on Meena, or Pisces, the most transcendental of all the signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that Dr. Pillai says helps with our intuition and can help us to understand our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Mesha, or Aries, which today contains the moon and Rahu and Jupiter and Uranus. The moon, Rahu, and Jupiter are all in the same star, so we will honor all three of them before we invoke the star. I start with the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Next, we honor Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Next, we honor Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. The moon, Rahu, and Jupiter are all in a star called Ashwini, a star symbolized as the head of a horse, and a star that can give energy for speed and also for healing. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by the Ashwini Kumaras, horse-headed twins who have tremendous healing energies themselves, as their father is the sun. Their nickname is physicians to the gods. I put flower petals across the moon, Rahu, and Jupiter. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by Ketu. I put flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Now we honor Uranus for being in Aries. I put flower petals on him. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Uranus is in a star called Kritika, a star of truth. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by Agni, who is the archetype that rules the fire element. He can also give us blessings to help with positive transformation and purification. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put flower petals on the Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha, or Aries, a fire sign with very active energy, today containing the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, and our receptivity to light. Rahu, planet that helps us to make friends with new technologies. Jupiter, planet that helps with everything related to spiritual teaching, spiritual teachers, spiritual practices, and also a planet that can help with wealth and everything related to banking or legal matters. And Uranus, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can give creative abilities and also help with success in life, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Last but not least, the final zodiac sign that has planets in it as we go around the chart is Taurus, Vrishabha or Taurus, which today contains Mercury and also the sun. We start with honoring Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Mercury is in a star called Kritika, the star of truth. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by Agni, archetype who rules the fire element. Om Agniye Namaha. Om Agniye Namaha. Om Agniye Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now, we honor the sun for being in Taurus. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. The sun is in a star called Mrgashira, a star that Dr. Pillai says can help with our pathway to enlightenment, and also a star that can give us blessings of curiosity to help make us willing to try new things, eat new foods, have fresh adventures, go new places. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Mrgashira star is ruled by Soma, a liquefied form of the moon, in which he is the divine nectar, the Amrita of immortality. Om Somaye Namaha. Om Somaye Namaha. Om Somaye Namaha. Mrgashira star is ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Taurus, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishabha or Taurus, an earth sign with very grounded energy, and a sign that gives love of luxury and comforts. Today containing Mercury, planet of communication, planet of business, planet that helps with our sense of humor, and also the sun, planet that is helping with our soul, and a planet that also helps with health and self-esteem. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now, I take a lit tea light and I hold it in the right hand and I hold it above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle the light above the chart around it in a clockwise direction 3 times, offering the element of light to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked. Now I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance. And I circle this above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now I take a bell to offer the element of sound. Now I take a raisin, a small fruit representing the earth element, and I circle this around the chart in the air 3 times in a clockwise direction. Later in the day, I will eat the raisin as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Right now, I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them to send their positive blessings into the lives of all of us, and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our colleagues, our neighbors, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do short Q&A. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. I see Katie asking a question in the chat. She says, please explain why the overlords of the planets are not mentioned in the daily planetary puja prayers. So this form of puja is something that was taught to myself and Raja Malloy, Mina's brother, many, many years ago when we were both staying at the house in San Diego County that Dr. Pillai had at the time. He has since sold that house, so that house isn't really with him anymore. But he went over this with us one day while he was sitting at the kitchen table in the kitchen. And so everything that I'm doing is following the instructions of what he said to do. So the reason we're not doing the overlords of the planets is he said for us that wasn't part of what he was asking us to do with this one. And the focus on this one is connecting with the planets themselves. And there are other practices. I mean, if you want to each day, say the planet of the day and think about the archetype that rules that planet in the morning as part of your personal prayer for the day, you're welcome to do that. Each of the planets has a planetary ruler, except for right now, the three outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. I haven't seen any teaching come forward yet giving us rulers for those planets. But the other planets each have a ruler. Let's see, the sun is ruled by Shiva. The moon is ruled by Parvati. Mars is ruled by Maruga. Mercury is ruled by Vishnu. Jupiter is ruled by Shiva. Venus is ruled by Lakshmi. Saturn is ruled by Hanuman. Rahu is ruled by the goddess Durga. And Ketu is ruled by Ganesha. So you're welcome to put those into your personal prayers if you like. When we have that moment of silence, if you want to say that, you can. But I'm keeping the directions for the puja exactly the way Dr. Pillai asked us to do them. And he's the one who said, after you do the planets in the sign, then you pause and reflect. So he built that into the puja. So it's my great joy to be sharing the puja with you, and I'm glad that some people are getting benefit from it. It's a good question, a fair question, and I'm just sticking to what I was given by Dr. Pillai. All right, so there's that. Okay. So I will be doing a Fire Lab on the Religion of Religions YouTube channel at 7:30 p.m. on Friday, June 16th. You're welcome to attend that. It's free for everyone. It's a community Fire Lab. And then on the 17th, I will be doing a hydration ritual in the Saturday morning program that Ronnie does. That'll be at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. And both of these things are on the Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Okay. So those are my announcements for today. Okay, not seeing any other questions, so I do want to be respectful towards your time. I'll go ahead and let the video play through. We very much appreciate it when you click on the like button and when you subscribe to the channel, as it does help the channel to grow. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in all of you. The light. May light encompass all.